Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Billy. Billy loved to play pranks on his friends and family, and he was always coming up with new and creative ways to make them laugh. One day, Billy decided to play a prank on his teacher, Mrs. Smith. He filled her jar of sugar with salt, so that when she made her morning cup of tea, it would taste incredibly bitter. When Mrs. Smith took a sip, she made the most hilarious face that Billy had ever seen. She couldn't believe how salty her tea was, and she couldn't help but wonder what had happened. Billy tried to contain his laughter as Mrs. Smith continued to take sip after sip, each time making a more exaggerated face. Finally, she couldn't take it anymore and she demanded to know what had happened. Billy couldn't keep a straight face any longer and burst out laughing. "I'm sorry, Mrs. Smith," he said, trying to catch his breath. "I filled the sugar jar with salt as a prank." Mrs. Smith couldn't stay mad for long and she ended up laughing right along with Billy. From that day forward, Mrs. Smith was always on the lookout for Billy's next prank, but she never found out about the whoopee cushion he put on her chair. The end.